What's up, guys? My name is Luke Makris, aka the High5 guy, and this is my new series where I interview the people who I've met through doing high fives, through travel adventures, and through whatever else I decide to do with my time. So today we have Lauren, and for me this is like a very special story. I'll start by introducing. Well, first, Lauren, tell us what year you are and what you're studying.
I'm a freshman here at the University of Maryland, and I'm a neurobiology and physiology major.
Okay, so most of the time I have my guests explain how we first met, that kind of thing, but I will start it and then she'll finish the story. But essentially, I was standing outside the diner. It was like a cold day, so I was really happy that the following happened. But I was standing outside, and I usually ask, like, how's it going, high five? And she literally was like, she gave me like the weakest high five ever and was like, bad, or something like along the lines of just not good. And I was like, oh, poop, like what, that can't be happening, that can't be okay. And so I was like, what do I do? And so I stood outside literally for like 3 minutes thinking to myself, what do I do? Like, what do I do? And then I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna go find her. So I walked around the diner, I finally found her, and she was sitting there, and I was like, what do I say? Like, and so I walked around in circles, like clueless for like 5 minutes trying to decide what to say. And I saw that her name was on her jacket, and I was like, do I use her name? Do I want to be like more personal by using her name, or do I want to like creep her out? Like, I don't know. And I couldn't decide. And I finally got the courage to like just go up to her, and I said hi. I used her name, and what was that like?
I was pretty surprised, honestly. I saw you walking around actually yelling my name, and I was like, oh no, he's coming for me. And I don't know, actually it brightened up my day that like he came out and actually sat with me, so.
Yeah, I mean, that was really cool. So like going to like just high fives in general, like what was your first impressions when you saw me standing outside giving out high fives the first time?
Well, you started it like last semester.
Yep.
And I saw you. I actually had a picture with you, so with my
Yeah.
roommate. And I don't know. I thought it was like really cool. Like, I don't know. You're like out there with everybody, and like you weren't afraid like somebody wouldn't high five you or something. I don't know. I thought it was really cool. So.
Yeah, I did have a lot of rejection, so I learned a lot about rejection through all of this. That's for sure. So what was the first thought? Like when you first saw me, what was your first thought that came to mind?
Oh
If
my
you
God.
remember.
I don't know. Like, I was just astonished. Like, you had the entire sign. I don't know. This guy's funny. He's cool.
Cool. So what is it about the high fives that you enjoy the most?
I don't know. It's like a personal connection with something so simple. Like, I feel like you're trying to reach out to everybody in like the smallest bit, but like that little thing can help. So.
Yeah, the smallest things really matter. And you know, it's kind of interesting that you said that you felt like it was personal, because for me doing it, like I almost feel like it's so unpersonal, because it's just like I'm giving everybody high fives. I don't have enough time to get to know people. And that's kind of like why I started this series, is because like I want to get to know these people a little bit more. That's why I sit down at the diner to try to meet these people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting that you say that. So how have the high fives like impacted you on a daily basis?
They actually give me something to look forward to every time like I'm walking to biology or I'm going to get food at the diner. I always look forward to see you and like get a high five, you know? It's just, I don't know. It just like it puts a smile on my face every day. Like, you ask me how I am and I'm like, I'm good, you know? Somebody wants to know. That's great, so.
Cool. It's always good to hear that, 'cause sometimes I just feel like it's just the same question. That's why I introduced the question of the day, is because like I wanted to try to keep it fresh all the time and not just say, how's it going? Like,
Yeah.
I felt like that wasn't enough. So we all like face struggles in our daily life. It could be something small, something big. Is there anything that maybe you're facing in life now that maybe the high five helped you with, or something that you want to share with others that you know you're not alone, kind of thing?
Well, I actually was like facing a breakup when I was like sad that one day, so I felt like I had nobody to talk to, and like nobody really bothered to know how I was like on a day-to-day basis. So like having like the high fives and like you, the high five guy, to come out and like really be a friend, you know, it's pretty great. You know, it gives you some optimism in society. So
Awesome. So to turn to a little bit more like some fun things that you're an expert about, is there anything that you would consider yourself an expertise in?
no.
No. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, so that's the challenge. I'm thinking about interviewing some of these people again, like a year down the line, something like that. So that's your challenge, to find out what you're an expert in. 'Cause I'm sure there's something in it you're an expert in. So, is there something else that maybe you're passionate about that you like to spend your time doing, or that you like to learn about?
I like to paint on my free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all of us who know nothing about painting, what is something that you would want us to know?
It takes a lot of time, and if you don't know what you're really going into, it's really hard to actually get across something worth keeping, really.
Interesting. Okay. Now, for somebody who's maybe interested in getting into painting, what would be like your one piece of advice, the first thing that they should do?
Acrylic is the best kind of paint, so get that.
Okay. Okay. Now, what first got you interested in painting?
Well, I've been painting since I was in elementary school. It actually, like, the talent came from my mom. So, both me and my sister are actually pretty artistic. And, my art teachers in elementary school were like, oh my god, you're so good. You're, like, a natural at this. So, that always, like, encouraged me to keep doing it and, like, following my passion. So,
cool.
I do that now.
Cool. So, what are you most excited about in life right now?
Ending the semester.
Ending the semester. I hear a lot of semester, summer, sleep kind of thing from most people. It's kind of funny. We are in April now, so it's perfect time for that. So, a couple fun questions. When I say successful, who or what comes to mind?
Somebody who reaches the goal in life that they always say they're gonna reach.
Okay. Say you had a fortune, what would you give all that money up for in return?
The career path that I want without having to do anything to get there.
Okay.
But that wouldn't be possible because I have to learn all the skills because I want to be a trauma surgeon, so I can't just like go straight into it and act like I can actually save somebody, but I couldn't because you gotta go through it all.
That's true. That would be very bad if you were someone's trauma surgeon and you didn't know anything.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, this is my last question. It's probably one of my favorites besides the bagel or donut question. I say this in every episode, but what if you had a billboard that you could put anywhere in the world and you could put anything on it, where would you put it and what would you put on it?
It should be something that everybody should already know, but just to be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. All right, guys. Well, that is another episode of the series where I meet the people and talk to the people who I've gotten to know through high fives. I think I'm going to call it the Humans of Maryland for now. It's going to grow because I travel and I meet a lot of people. So for now, it's Humans of Maryland. But if you guys like this video, if you guys are interested in meeting some more of the people here at the University of Maryland, hit the subscribe button down below. Also, share this with as many people as you can because my goal is just to reach as many people as I can and to show them that we're all different, we're all unique, but that there's also overlap in all of us. And so I really just want to make this more of like a community sort of thing. So if you guys would please share this with your friends, hit the subscribe button, and then until next time, high five!
High five.
Woo!